Let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart, flat on the floor. Knees just slightly bent, relaxed. Bring the hips forward just a bit so the tailbone points to the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in. Let the shoulders drop down and forward so the arms come around. Slightly away from the body. Breathing in and out through the nose. And as we breathe in, let the abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. We pause, and with the exhalation, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out. And just take a moment to focus on the breath. Let all your other thoughts just fade away. And bring your focus to your feet. Feel your feet making contact with the ground. Connecting all the way to the center of the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you, merging with you. Just for a moment, focus on that sense of belonging, connecting. Step out to a little wider stance. Bring your hands up, bending at the elbows, about a 90 degree, and just arms back and forth, loosening up the elbows. Nice and gently, staying within the comfort zone. Try not to drop the arms. So you're doing it all out of the elbow, basically. Good. Now we're going to let the arms relax, come around in a nice big circle. One more time, and then we're going to reverse. We come down and then go up the front and to the back. Really opening the chest. One more round. Come on down. Go to a little wider stance, shifting the weight. Let the arms just kind of go like pendulums. So the arms just kind of hang. We're not even forcing them to move. It's all by shifting our weight, we're getting the arms to swing. Slow it down. Nice big shoulder rolls. One more and then we reverse. Open the chest as you come up and back. And slow it down. Turn the head side to side gently, get a little stretch at the end, hold it there, and then come back to the center. Breathe in as you come back to the center. Breathe out as you go to the side. Get nice and slow and controlled. One more time each side. Good, come back to center. Golden cock pecks the rice. So remember, we lead with our chin. So we're going to push the chin up and forward, stretching the whole front of the neck. Then coming back to neutral. And now pushing the chin down and forward, stretching the back of the neck. Breathe in as you come back to neutral. Breathe out as you extend the neck, the chin. One more time each side. Up, in, down, in. Good. Bring your hands around behind your fingertips, pointing downward. Put it only as high on your back as comfortable. So you can bring it all the way up here, keep it down here, whatever feels comfortable, getting a little bit of tension into the front of the shoulders. We're going to dip the chin down to the chest. Just take a couple of breaths here. Let the back of the neck stretch out. And gently rolling the head so the ear points towards the left shoulder. Bring the chin up a bit. Stretch the whole right side of your neck. Each time you breathe out, see if you can get the muscles to relax a little bit more. Good, and roll the chin back to the chest. And just relax for a moment. And roll the head so the ear now points to the right shoulder. Try not to bend over. We all have a tendency as we're doing this to lean, trying to maintain a nice straight posture. We just bring the ear towards the shoulder, lift the chin a little bit, feel the stretch all on the left side of your neck. Again, bring the chin down to the chest, let the neck relax. And very gently, just kind of nod up and down. Don't go too far back. Just trying to get things to loosen up. And then turn side to side gently. Not trying to stretch here, just trying to get everything to relax. Good. Drop the arms down, relax them, and start shaking by bending at the knees. Let the rest of the body just relax. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth on this. We want to give the body a chance to purge whatever energy no longer serves. While we're doing that, we're going to bring our hands up a bit and just let the wrists flop with the palms facing down. Opening up the wrist gates of the inner and outer past. And turn them over, palm up. Bring them up. Bring them down. To the side. Back down. Then just let your whole body just kind of relax and just move as you feel like you're comfortably. And shake everything out, just kind of a free form. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And gradually slow it down till you come to a stop. Palms towards the earth. Just take a moment to feel that energy moving through your body. Scooping up energy, bringing it up from the ground through the bottom of your feet, up into the torso. Bring your hands over to your left shoulder, palms facing the head. Look at the outer palm, the left hand. We're going to turn those palms away. We're going to look over the right shoulder as we push with the heels of our hands, pulling the fingers back just a little bit. So we breathe in, we look at the palm coming at us, we pause, we breathe out as we look away and push away. Pause. Breathe in, breathe out. Dragon spreads its tail. One more time. and bring it into the chest. Push energy down to the ground. Bring up fresh energy and come over to the right shoulder. Look to the left as we push away. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Bring it into the chest and down. Bring your hands to the hips, hip circles. Trying to turn a nice big circle from the hips. Try to limit the motion in the head and the shoulders. Reverse. And then waist circles. So with waist circles, we are going to move the head because we're going to lean forward from the waist. Then go to the side, go back only as far as comfortable. Never ever want to feel any pain or discomfort. Limit the motion if you do. One more and then we're going to reverse. Come around the front, now the opposite direction. One more time, around the front, straighten up. Spinal cord breathing. So remember, we're going to push our hips back as the arms come up. Chest to the ceiling, we're looking up to the ceiling and pulling the elbows down so the shoulder blades come down together, making like a nice C in this direction. And then reversing, hips come forward. Elbows make that circle around and make contact with each other, forearms together. Chin gets tucked into the chest. We're not bending from the waist. And we're arching the back now the opposite way. So we breathe in. Pause, get a little extra stretch. Breathe out. Pause, get a little extra stretch. Do it at your own pace. Opening up the spaces between the vertebrae. Opening up the chest. Getting good movement in the shoulder blades. You can, as the elbows come up, they kind of make a circle. They come back to this point, and then they come back up and around again. So some people have a tendency to move forward and back. That's really not moving the shoulder blades the way you want. You want to try and really get them to loosen up. Especially individuals that do a lot of weight training. The shoulder blades very often won't even move. So we want to get that mobility back. One more time. Good. Just let yourself continue to drop down. Go to a little wider stance. Each time you breathe out, just see if you can drop a little bit lower, a little closer to the ground. Let the head, the neck, shoulders, the arms all relax. Only place you feel any tension is in the back of the legs, maybe in the glutes a little bit. Now tucking the tailbone under, keeping everything else down. And then finally, you start to stack the lower vertebra, the middle, the upper, come into the shoulders so things straighten up, the neck. Now drop back just a little bit. And then we drop forward again. Let everything hang, a little shorter this time. And then slowly roll up. And back. Come forward. Heart to the sky. We're going to bring the arms, open the chest to the ceiling. And then come back into a prayer position, compressing the palms in the chest. Gathering that energy, bringing it into the heart, into the middle dantian. Summer is related to the fire element. One of the organs is the heart. One more time. Going from the prayer position, go on all the way up. Stretch upward. Then with your left hand, grab the wrist of your right hand. And then just gently pull. Feel the stretch all along the right side. Back to center and switch. So the right hand now grabs the left arm and we feel the stretch all along the left. One more time each side. Back to center, to the right. Back to center and down. Turning the palms up, we come up. Let the hands come over the head, back of the hands make contact, and then push upward. Feel that compression in the chest. And then we turn palms down and feel the chest opening. We breathe in. Hold the breath as we get an extra stretch here. Breathe out as it goes down. One more time. Pressing upward. Floating down. Now we're going to do the same thing, but instead of going up, just going to go up a little bit, and then we're going to shift side to side, very gently, snaking, and then exhaling down. Breathe in. Hold your breath. And breathe out. One more time. And down. Bring the hands to the hips, palms up in a loose fist. Not going to do punching. What we're going to do is we're going to come forward. I'll do a slight angle. We're going to come forward, let the hands roll and hands open till the back of the hands either touch or almost touch, and push outward, opening up the whole backs of the shoulders. Then come back down and start over. So we breathe out as we come out. Pause. Breathe in as we come back around. One more time, then we're going to do a slight variation. So we're going to push out, come around. Good. Now this time we're going to push forward like we did, but then we're going to come up, open the chest, and come around. Big breath in. Breath out. Last one. Good. We're going to go crane greets the morning sun. Great for, again, opening up the chest, the liver. So hands, palms up in front of the lower dantian. Do this from start from the side. So we're going to breathe in. We're going to bring the hands around so the sides of the hands touch. Continuing to breathe in, we kind of then come into almost embracing the tree. Fingers can touch or not. And then breathe out as we come back down. So we breathe in, it's like serving a platter. Continue to breathe in. And then breathe out. Really try to feel the chest open up when you do get into this position, and then let it relax as you come back down. One more time. Good. Bring your hands behind them. Hold one hand with the other, doesn't matter which. Just start very slowly turning from the waist. So keeping the knees pointing straight. We don't want to drop the knees. We want this all to come out of the spine. The head stays in the same position. We're just rotating the spine. Now, do it a little faster and accentuate the shoulders coming out. And slow it down, go back to a stop. Let's do another crane move. So feet are fairly close together because you're going to be shifting your weight into one. We're going to put one hand over the other. We're going to rise up, back down. Second time we rise up. And as we come down, the hands split and you lift a leg up. And then come back. Rise up, down, up, split. You need to hold on to something that's perfectly fine, or quite honestly, lean against something as you're doing this. That's fine. If you can't lift your leg, your foot off the ground, try to just bring it back and just keep the toe down. So we're still shifting our weight. We're just keeping the toe there to give you a little extra stabilization. Finding that focal point about 12 feet in front of you, or on a point on the wall. It's always helpful in maintaining your balance. One more time each side. Last one. Good. Bringing the hands around to prayer position. Shooting the bow. This is another one for waking up and clearing out the liver gallbladder. So we're going to step to the right. You're then going to drop your hand. Your left hand comes around and taps you right about the area just below or on the rib cage. Whereas the right hand comes straight out, your index finger pointing straight out, and you shoot, you go. And we come back around, prayer position. And we step out. Try not to lean. One more time each side. Good. And down. Bring down the heavens. Breathe in, gather the energy. Bring it down through the top of the head, down the torso, down the legs, into the ground. Again, twice more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back around and cross your hands in front of the chest. Step out with your right foot, keeping the toe on the ground. Sorry, left foot, toe on the ground. You're then going to take the left arm, extend backwards while you follow with your eyes, while your right arm comes forward. And step back, come to the cross. Step forward with your right foot. Right hand goes back, following it with your eyes as you twist. Step back. This is called press back to banish all ills. A nice stretch here, again, stimulating the liver, the gallbladder. A very, very little weight, if any, on the toe. Trying to keep your weight into that post leg. Stretch as far as you can comfortably, looking back as far as you can comfortably. One more time each side. Good. As long as we've got the hands in the cross position already, separating the clouds. Bring the hands up, move those clouds apart. Bend down, gather the energy, bring it up, cross with the wrists. Breathing in, pause, breathe out, pause. Bending at the knees, not at the waist. Down only as far as you can comfortably. Slow it down, synchronize it with the breath. Nice and slow. So that it's like the hands are floating up. We're not pushing them, we're not forcing them, just let them float and then down. One more time. And down. Good. Going a little wider stance. We're going to scoop the hand across, gather the energy. Feel the energy build as you form it into a ball in your palm and pushing it down into the ground as we come across, lifting the other side. Breathe in as you go up. Pause. Breathe out as you go down. Basically, you're just raising and lowering the palm. The arms only move side to side because your body does. One more time each side. Good. Coming across with your left hand, you're then going to come out as you palm up, push it down, and come across with your right hand and down. Very similar movement, little different, called cooling the liver. One more time, you stop. Good. Let's kind of continue that same kind of movement. Plucking a star to form the Big Dipper from the QiGong. So starting with your left hand across the body, it comes up and across. Plucks the star. Spreads the stardust across the sky. Gather the energy from that stardust and then bring it down into your body. And then switch to the opposite side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Good. Continuing the idea of twisting from the QiGong as well. You're going to reach out with your left hand, like grabbing something. As you reach behind you with your right hand, grabbing something. You're then going to pull in. Your left hand comes into the hip. The right hand comes into the small of the back. And then we go back out. Pulling 9 cows by their tails. Breathe out as you go out and grab. Breathe in as you pull it in. Opening and closing the quad, the leg gates. So you're reaching, you're twisting, and then coming back, pulling it the opposite way. One more time. And switch. One more time. Bring your hands around front. Come up the right, down the left 3 times. And then switch. This time I'm not mirroring you. Good. Bring your hands around back. Rub the kidneys. We're going to drop down. Come around the toes. And what we're going to do is turn so the back of the hands are facing each other. As you breathe in, bring that energy up through the feet, the legs, up into the chest. Pause. Take energy that no longer serves us, send it back to the ground to be recycled. So we breathe in, we bring it up. Breathe out, it goes down. The fountain, working with the kidney flow. And make sure the kidneys, plenty of energy for the batteries of the body. One more time. Send it down. Bring the hands up in front of the heart. Turn to your left and extend it outward. Not as far as we would with looking back at the moon. Bring it back to the heart. And then to the right. One more time each side. Good. Bring it to the hands crossed in front of the heart. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Feel the energy coming out of the Lao Gung points in your palms. Filling that middle dantian with a glowing, loving, warm red light. Drop the hands down a little bit, connecting heaven to earth. Left palm up, right palm down, pushing apart. Turns to the pinky space each other. Pinky space the body. Back of the hands cross. And then switch. Breathe in as the hands come together. Breathe out as they switch. One more time. So we're going to come up. And we're now going to spiral around. Push the energy down into a chi ball. Then we're going to push up on the opposite side. Spiral around. And again, form a chi ball. Take that chi ball, bring it in front of you, bring it down through the top of your head. Feel that energy following it as it goes Down the torso, down the legs into the ground. Come around again, one more time. Let's do it a third time, sorry. Breathing out, allowing the energy to flow down the body. Come down to the lower dantian, one palm over the other, feet coming together. Feel that energy coming out of your palms, filling the abdomen, the lower dantian, with a warm, loving light. Allow that energy now to spiral down your legs and up your torso, filling every part of your body with a warm, loving light. As it moves through your body, it's removing any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages, dispelling negative thoughts and emotions, until every part of your body is aglow with this energy. Let that energy expand outward, encasing you in a protective cocoon. While you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, become aware of what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath, gather those energies, those feelings, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.